My doctor and I have had a talk because I'm not liking the way things are going here, and I'm not quite sure what to do about it. So at my appointment the other day, I just laid it out on the line for her, and she enlightened me on what was really going on inside my body. Well, hello everybody. It's been a while. Today is Monday, November 30th, November 20th. And like I said, I know it's been a while since I have been on, but I'll tell you what, there's been a lot that I've been dealing with. Um, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that today. So, as far as my weight has been seesawing back and forth between the same 10 pounds ever since I had the stroke. And there are days that I have been, weeks that I've stayed on plan perfectly and I have gained weight. There have been weeks that I have stayed on plan perfectly and I've lost weight. Um, there just seems to be no resolve in what's going on here. Um, and I'm making doctor visits like every month now. Uh, so at my appointment last week, it was on Friday. She said, "Was if there anything else I want to discuss?" And I said, "Yes." There's some things that are really bothering me, and I don't know what to do with them. Do about it. First was my weight. No matter what I did, I would lose, but it comes right back on, or I would gain, even though I'm sticking perfectly to my plan. There just didn't seem to be any rhyme or reason of what was happening with on the scale. That was issue number one. Issue number two was how tired I am and how easily I get tired. And issue number three was the fact that I can't walk long distances without my muscles just completely giving out and just completely aching to the point where I just have to stop. Um, I had wanted to do a 5K here in a couple weeks. I'm not going to be able to do it because I can't walk that far right now. Um, I can maybe get a mile in, but at the end of that mile, I'm spent. I'm done. So those are the three things that basically I needed answers about. And she gave me the answer, and I was not happy about it. So um, she told me that, I had a stroke, which is considered a traumatic brain injury. I didn't really know that because I guess I have a hard time reconciling the fact about the stroke thing because I don't feel like I had one, I feel perfectly fine. Um, Told me that it could take 6 months to a year to fully recover and for my body to fully recover and for things to normalize, as far as weight loss and stamina and fatigue and things like that. Um, and she said, and you're on all these medications, and everything that you said is a side effect of these medications. Well, I said, well, this is completely unacceptable. I want to lose weight. I'm trying to lose weight, and I can't lose it. So her advice to me was just to keep on doing what I'm doing, and eventually my body will catch up. In the meantime, what's happening now will continue to happen for a while, which means I may not have the stamina that I had. I may not have the uh, muscular strength that I once had. I'm probably going to be tired for a while, and my weight is going to bounce up and down. But she said, after time, things will normalize. You'll be able to lose again. You will be able to do the things that you've done. Um, my blood pressure is fine now, and my blood pressure is completely normalized again. But again, I'm on medicine, so I'm not going off the medicine. it's very frustrating to me. So mentally, I'm trying to resolve myself to the fact that this happened and that I may not see the results on the scale that I want to see as quickly as I want to see them. So there you have it. Not happy about it, but you know, there's nothing else I can do. So my plan is just to keep on keeping on. In the meanwhile, I'm moving. Um, Pretty sure I told you I have this new. I know I did. I told you I have the new job lined up in South Dakota, which I start. I got my contract the other day. I start January 16th, which means 8 weeks from today, I will be back in South Dakota, up in the Black Hills. So I'm trying to sell off everything I can sell off. What I can't sell off, I'm going to be giving away or just ditching because I can't take much with me. So after right after Christmas is over with, I have to get rid of all the Christmas stuff because there's no room for in my trailer for any of this stuff. And I have a small corner that I will be starting the stuff that I'm going to be taking. If it's not going in my car, it's not going. If I can't fit it into my car, I'm not going. Some of you have asked. Yes, I am moving completely out of my apartment. I will be leaving a couple things here that I cannot get moved until June. I will be home in June for my son's wedding, but and some things I'm staying keeping here because one of my kids is going to be taking it. So Garrett's going to take my bed. I've asked him to get that out of here as soon as possible after I leave. The cedar chest that my husband had made for me, I'm handing down to my son Evan to hand down to his kids when he has them. And I don't know what else will be left here. Not a whole lot. So, but anything that I can't fit into my car the first time will stay here until I come home in June, and then I'll just pack up the car again and go. I'll only be here for about a week and a half over the wedding time, so um, because I'll have to get back to work. Um, anyway, so I'm in the process of packing, selling stuff, getting rid of stuff, cleaning, and I'm getting tons of activity in as well as I can. What I'm finding though, I can work in an area like the other day, I was in the craft room and I was cleaning stuff out back there for 15 or 20 minutes, and then I have to sit and rest, and usually rest for like an hour. So I'm not getting things accomplished as quickly as what I want to. I've been subbing at the school, and I've been real particular though about the classes I'm taking. Doing classes I know won't stress me out so much. They keep trying to put me in those junior high classes, and I keep saying, no, I'm not doing that. So I have a lot of irons in the fire right now. And I know I haven't been in touch with you guys much, but honestly, I've been exhausted by the time, especially the days that I sub. I come home and I get home here about 3:30 in the afternoon. I have my dinner about 4:30, and I'll tell you what, usually in bed between 7:30 8 o'clock at night. I'm done. And that's what I was talking to my doctor about. I have no stamina. I used to be able to go teach all day and come home and do all kinds of stuff. I mean, when I had all the kids at home, gosh, I'd teach all day, come home, and then run around to all their sporting events, and I still had plenty of energy. Or I'd be up canning all night. Can't do it anymore. So this is really bugging me. Uh, Thanksgiving week, this kind of makes me sad, but I remember we used to have the big Thanksgiving feast. I would start cooking the weekend before Thanksgiving, and I know many of you still do that. everybody'd come home and we'd have this big meal and just this festive time. Since Joe and Aaron have passed, that doesn't happen for me anymore. So holidays kind of bum me out. Um, Last year, Garrett and Andrew and I went to a restaurant up in Toledo. This year Garrett's fiance is going to be able to join us, so there'll be four of us going. We're going to go down. We're just going to the Cracker Barrel. So we were going to go one place, then we just decided let's just go to the Cracker Barrel. I know I can eat better on a Weight Watchers meal um, plan at Cracker Barrel than I can at most restaurants. Um, but I've decided I am not going to stress out about what I'm going to eat on Thanksgiving Day. It's one day out of the year. So one day of indulgence a little bit is not going to kill me. And what I do the rest of the week matters. And obviously, right now, nothing's mattering on the scale because, like I said, I could be perfect on a plan and I would still gain 3 pounds. No, I haven't. I'll lose like zero point 0.9 for one week. Then the next week, I'll gain zero point 0.6. Next week, I'll gain another zero point 0.2. And then I'll go back to losing zero point 0.9. That's the way things have been going for me. So, it's very frustrating. I know that you share my frustration. I know that you guys have all been there. But what's frustrating about it to me is that I can't do anything about it. There's nothing in my control about this. I have to take the medicine. Without the medicine, my blood pressure goes way up, and I'm at risk for another stroke. With the medicine, my blood pressure is staying down in a healthy range, but I'm not losing weight. I don't have stamina. I don't have strength. Um, it's just a catch 22, and I'm very frustrated. So I'm hoping that my doctor has misjudged a little bit and that it won't take 6 months to a year to get out of this. Um, there's just nothing I can do about it. She did reduce one of my meds the other day. Uh, Part of my fatigue issue, part of the fact that I'm so tired, is because one of the medicines I'm on is a diuretic. So, and that helps with my blood pressure. So, uh, but I'm up all night peeing. I look like pee. She asked me everything, and I have low kidney function anyway. So they say I'm in renal distress right now, not or renal insufficiency is what they're calling it. So she has reduced this one diuretic that I'm taking um, in the hopes that I won't be up all night going to the bathroom. So so far, let's see, she reduced it over the weekend, and the last couple nights I've only had to get up once. Um, there for a while, I was getting up like every 2 hours. I would go, and then I'd wake up about 4 o'clock to go to the bathroom, and then I couldn't get back to sleep. I know, and I think the reason I couldn't get back to sleep is I knew my alarm was going off at 6 o'clock to get up to go school to school. Um, so I would just stay up, and I'd come go teach after being up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's cutting it in half, that medication in half, has seemed to help. The last few nights I've only been up once and I have been sleeping better. So let's hope at least that problem is going to resolve a little bit more quickly and I won't be as tired and I actually will be able to get out of here on January 13th when I've planned and have the apartment in the condition I want it. After I leave, I'm going to have some cleaners come in and clean it really well so that when we get the final couple of things moved out of here, all we have to do is vacuum. And but everything else will be clean. Because that's one thing I don't want to worry about when I come back for the wedding. So in my head, it's all working. um, but anyway, I just wanted to give you this update of where I've been and why I haven't been on YouTube. I'm tired and still trying to figure things out. And I haven't had much to share because my weight loss has been in the dumpster. So I sure would appreciate everybody's continued prayers for my healing. like I said, as far as effects from the stroke, that's the only thing I have. I don't have any other physical um, effects. Like I have complete use of the right side of my body again. It's like nothing ever happened. So, really, really blessed in that area. So, but it's just these little things that are frustrating me. So, well, you guys, it's Thanksgiving week. I hope you have a great time. Whatever you are doing for Thanksgiving, please stay safe. Don't worry about what you're eating. It's one day out of your life. Have fun, and remember, it's not the food that's important, it's the people that you're spending time with. So, you guys have a blessed Thanksgiving, and I will honestly, I'm really going to try to start being back on YouTube more often than what I've been. Uh, I have countless videos that I have recorded of what I've been eating. I've just been too exhausted to really get it up and get it edited to show you. I'm not eating anything special. I'm eating exactly the way I ate back 2, 3 years ago when I was losing tons and tons of weight. And now I saw something. I think it was on Facebook that I saw that your hair cells die, your brain cells die, your skin cells start to to die off a little bit, but your fat cells have accepted Jesus as their savior because they're never going to die. That's kind of how I feel sometimes. So anyway, you guys have a great weekend, and I will be talking to you soon. Bye bye.